Hello all, welcome back to NSA Maths. So, unit number 2 we started in the last lecture. Unit number 2 is vector integration. So, the first concept is a line integral. What is line integral? An integral which is evaluated along a curve is called a line integral. Let f bar is equals to f1 I bar plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar be any vector point function, and r bar is the position vector xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. Then value of dr bar, that is equals to dx I bar plus dyj bar plus dz k bar by differentiating this. Then line integral is given by line integral is equals to integration over any curve C f bar dot dr bar. This is actual line integral. This is equals to integration over C as it is, and f bar dot dr bar can be written as f bar is f1 I bar plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar, this dot product with dr bar, value of dr bar is dx I bar plus dyj bar plus dz k bar. Now taking dot product of these two quantities, you will get the integration over C f bar dot dr bar, that is equals to integration over C, then this is f1 into dx plus f2 into dy plus f3 into dz. This can be also written as integration over closed integral over C f bar dot dr bar. This is reading as closed integral over C. So how to use or when to use this closed integral? So when this C is a closed curve, when C is closed curve, then we can use a circle in between the integration sign, that is called the closed integral. Now next concept, work done. So what is work done? Work done, the notation we are going to use for work done, it is W. W is equals to closed integral over C f bar dot dr bar for C is any closed curve, or work done W can be also be written as integration over C f bar dot dr bar for any curve C. And third formula, work done W is equals to phi having lower limit A, upper limit B, if f bar is irrotational, that is del cross f bar is equals to 0. That means if we have given that f bar is irrotational vector field, then we know that we can find a scalar function phi associated with this f bar such that f bar is equals to del phi. After finding that scalar function phi, you can put upper limit and lower limit to get the work done. Then next, conservative vector field. So what is conservative vector field? A vector field f bar is called conservative vector field if value of work done, that means value of closed integral over C f bar dot dr bar is equals to 0. That means whenever we will get the value of work done is 0, then we can say that this f bar is a conservative vector field. Just remember this note. If a vector field is conservative, then it is always irrotational. That means every conservative vector field is irrotational, but converse is not true. That means every irrotational vector field is not conservative. That means conservative implies irrotational. Every conservative vector field is irrotational, but converse is not true. Converse is not true. That means every irrotational vector field is not conservative. Then examples. So the first example, first question, find work done by the force f bar is equals to x square minus yz I bar plus y square minus zx j bar plus z square minus xy k bar in taking a particle from 0 0 0 to 1 to 1 whether f bar is conservative. This is second question, that is sub question. Now first of all we have to find the value of work done. F bar field is given and taking a particle from 0 0 0 to 1 to 1. Now how to solve this example or how to find the work done? There are three different formulas we have written here for work done. So this formula for if our curve is a closed curve. Now we have given that this work done you have to find from the point 0 0 0 to 1 to 1. So we don't know which type of curve is given or what is the path of the curve. So we can't use these two formulas. So we try to use third formula. Why? Because the path is not given in the given example, then use third formula. So here the path is not given, 0 0 0 to 1 to 1 only endpoints are given. So we use third formula, we try to find phi. So before finding phi, we have to show that whether this f bar is irrotational. So we check del cross f bar is equals to I bar, j bar, k bar in determinant. Second row is dabba by dabba x, dabba by dabba y, dabba by dabba z. Third row is f1, f2, f3. So value of f1 is x square minus yz. Value of f2 is y square minus zx. Value of f3 is z square minus xy. Simplifying I bar into dabba by dabba y, that means derivative of this term with respect to y. So derivative of this term with respect to y, it is minus x. Minus sign for the lower limit. And dabba by dabba z of y square minus zx, that means derivative of this term with respect to z. So it is minus x. Minus j bar into dabba by dabba x of this term, that means derivative of this term with respect to x. So it is minus y. Minus sign. Then dabba by dabba z of this term, derivative of this term with respect to z, it is minus y. Plus k bar into derivative of this term with respect to x, it is minus z. Minus times derivative of this term with respect to y, so it is minus z. So it is 0 I bar minus 0 j bar plus 0 k bar. If you simplify it, that is a 0 vector. Therefore value of del cross f bar is 0. This implies f bar is irrotational. Now f bar is irrotational, that means we can find a scalar function phi. So we try to find the value of phi. Phi is equals to integration of f1 dx. While taking integration of f1, y and z are constant, plus integration of f2 dy. While taking integration of f2, x must be free and z is constant. And while taking integration of f3 with respect to z, which are the free variables? X and y, plus some integrating constant c. This is equals to integration of value of f1 is x square minus yz dx, plus integration of f2, but f2 must be free from x. So see, there are two terms in the f2. This is our f2, but this second term contains x. So neglect this term, only take this term, that is y square dy, plus integration of f3, but f3 must be free from x and y. So what is f3? Here is f3. f3 must be free from x and y. So neglect this term, only take this term, that is z square dz plus some integrating constant c. Here y and z as a constant, here z is a constant. Now this is equals to integration of x square is x cube by 3 minus here x y z, plus integration of y square with respect to y, y cube by 3, and integration of z square with respect to z, z cube by 3. That can be written as x cube plus y cube plus z cube upon 3 minus xyz. This is value of phi. Now after getting the value of phi, work done is given by phi having lower limit a, upper limit b, where we have given the value of a, that is the first point. We have to find the work done from point 0 0 0 to 1 to a 1. That means our first point is 0 0 0, second point is 1 to 1. That means a is 1 0 0 0 and b point is 1 to 1. A point is 0 0 0 and b point is 1 to 1. So this is equals to phi is x cube plus y cube plus z cube upon 3 minus xyz, having a point 0 0 0 and b point is 1 to 1. So first of all, putting upper limit. What is the upper limit? 1 to 1. Put x is equals to 1, y is equals to 2 and z is equals to 1. What will you get? 1 cube is 1 plus 2 cube, value of y is 2, 2 cube is 8, again 1 cube is 1 upon 3 minus value of x is 1, y is 2 and z is 1, so you will get here 2. This is upper limit. Minus lower limit, when you put 0, you will get 0. This is equals to, after solving, 1 plus 8 plus 1, that is 10 upon 3 minus 2, that is 10 minus 6 upon 3, that is 4 by 3. This is final answer. This is value of w 4 by 3. Now this w, the work done is not equals to 0. The work done is equals to 4 by 3, that is not equals to 0. Therefore given field F bar is not conservative. This is solution. Now remaining examples we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.